Football, just like life, goes around in circles, and Arsenal football clubs find themselves on the right side of the circle for the first time in a very long while. This current Arsenal side is currently flying, and they sit on top of the Premier League table. Of course, there are a lot of people that believe that the Gunners can't keep this form up, and they will stumble back into their inconsistent habits. And you can certainly see signs of this in some phases of their games. Also, history isn't particularly on their side. Check this out. The last club to start a Premier League season by winning 8 of their 9 league matches and not go on to win the title was Arsenal in the 07-08 season. Also, before that, the last club to start a Premier League season by winning 8 and 9 and not going on to win the title was, guess who? Yep, Arsenal again, in the 04-05 season. But maybe things will be different this time around.
It's all very tight for Arsenal, but...
The major reason why quite a number of people, albeit not too many, believe that Arsenal can win the league this season is their very unique style of play that Mikel Arteta seems to have drilled into this young Arsenal side. Arsenal has been almost unrecognizable this season, and the trust the process phrase that Arsenal fans started chanting when Arteta took up the job seems to be paying off today. They have only lost one game all season. It was a 3-1 loss to Manchester United. However, many people are of the opinion that they played really well that day and didn't deserve to lose the game. Mikel Arteta seems to have developed a very unique style of play that involves keeping the ball and playing quick 1-2 passes to progress the ball up the pitch. One of the areas where Arsenal has made the most progress is their general possession game. Arsenal, under Arteta, was always a team that prioritized possession for a significant portion of the 2020 to 2021 season, especially the first half. They struggled to create chances regularly, even though they had most of the ball. While they frequently got the ball against mid-table or lower teams, their overall offense was slow and predictable, which made it difficult for Arsenal to break through after the rival team had established a defensive framework. So obviously, Arteta had to tweak something. That something came in the summer when Arsenal brought in Gabriel Jesus and Alexander Zinchenko from Man City. This transfer seemed like a poor decision, and a lot of people said that Arsenal was wasting money buying Manchester City rejects. Many Arsenal fans wanted to get an out-and-out striker like Ivan Toney, but Arteta knew what he was doing. Opinions seem to have changed now though, as Gabriel Jesus has been arguably their best player this season, and he's transformed the way they play entirely. Arsenal still likes to have most of the ball, but now they pose a different threat, as Gabriel Jesus always drops deep and pulls in opponent center backs. This usually creates space for the two wingers, Saka and Martinelli, to run into space and create or score goals. Jesus has excellent link-up play because of his exceptional ability on the ball and his ability to find the right passes to help push the ball further up the pitch. Another interesting thing that Arteta has done is to push Granit Xhaka further up the pitch. Granit Xhaka now plays almost like a box-to-box midfielder, and he makes a lot of runs into the box to give the Gunners an extra body in the box when deliveries come in. This overload helps them create in the box, and they've scored a lot of goals from situations like this. Now let's not forget the defense and the renaissance of William Saliba. The 21-year-old now looks like he's exactly what Arsenal needs after spending a lot of time out on loan. He's brought obvious stability to the Arsenal backline, and for the first time in a long time, it looks like this Arsenal team doesn't have a weak link. A lot of people have doubted Arsenal, but this time they are building a force to reckon with, and the whole world is finally taking them seriously. They currently sit at 4 points clear of Manchester City on top of the table with 27 points out of a possible 30 after 10 games. Arsene Wenger, speaking to Sky Sports, said, "I would say they have a good chance of winning the league this season because I don't see any super dominating team. I believe that it is a good opportunity to do it this season. This could yet be the year for Arsenal, but of course, we gotta wait and see."